picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buffaloes offense will have the opening possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Now sliding to his left. He's going to run it. And the Buffaloes get enough for the first down.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And the Buffaloes are on the move. They're going back to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Off the play fake. Going for it all. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. The Blue Hens offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the Blue Hens are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. On the move, it's Silver.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
To the air, it's Salter. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Buffs! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Patterson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Turning it on! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 45, on his way. Oh, a lot of space. He's at, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking to pass, it's Salter. The screen, and watch out. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Patterson. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He wants to throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed near the marker, it's Patterson. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Blue Hens looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going to the run, it's Silver. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Buffaloes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Miller. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They're working that left side. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's LeBoy. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. The Buffaloes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. The screen, he's got wheels. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And the Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Buffaloes with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The Buffaloes will have it first and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Welsh. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking for space. It's Hayden. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Turns on the Jets. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. The give from the gun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's a heat. Unleashes one. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the give off the left side. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking for room, it's Welch. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Tries to get it on the ground. And the Buffaloes will have a first down.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Back to throw, it's Salter. Quarterback adapting. Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got it, first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll toss it. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3, now it's second and goal. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. With the catch, it's LeBoy. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move, stopped for a short gain. And the Blue Hens are facing third and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Scanning the field, it's Salter. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try the right side. Fighting off the defender. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. Now the toss. Got room to work. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Blue Hens come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better, you know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.